Hello, my single solitary friend. My single solitary viewer. Welcome back to 3 Short Lives SMP. You'll take note before we exit. Oh, well, you can clearly see that there's some building that's been happening off stream. Just a little bit at a time, day per day. But Dog has decided to die a second time, which means he is as high as this slab right here. This is Dog of Krondor's current height. Just a slab. But the build is mostly done here of the French chateau. Let's have a look before we go, too far in our explorations. Because as the title of the stream says, we are going to be searching for an ancient city. I titled it The Search for Sculk because I'm an old boomer using references that kids today will have no idea what it is. And they'll be like, huh? Huh? What does that mean? Huh? Well, this is it, the French chateau. So there's a few things in terms of the architecture of the actual French chateau upon which it is based that are additions, because the actual French chateau that is, the basis for this is a chateau that had a watchtower and an extension, an L-shaped chateau. So I'm actually not sure which one came first, the chateau itself or the watchtower, but there were both, and so that's why I added both. In order to add more volume and stuff, I liked this balcony in front, so I added that, and I added the staircase outside, creating a doorway in here where I have an unwanted visitor, and a doorway right over here. Coming inside the house here, where I have now moved the enchanting setup. And there's going to be some decoration that needs to happen, and maybe some finishing of the actual watchtower. But there we have it. I added windows. I was going to put other window panes of a different color to try and replicate the shine through a window. But if you look from farther away, this looks, actually, this doesn't look, this looks like, because it looks like the window's properly washed, right? You can actually see through perfectly. So I don't hate it. So I'm on the fence. I might add, I might fill in the rest of the panes, but we'll see. Another addition, of course, to the house that is not there in the real chateau is this exterior balcony right here. The wall on this side was a little plain and boring. That's what happens. Like, the chateau is actually itself, the real one, in the south of France, being an affordable chateau that someone can buy for the price of a regular house in Europe, means the chateau itself is not fancy, right? And, well, I made it a little bit fancier, right? I made additions. I made giant windows, 2 of them, to allow the light in, whereas normally you'd have the smaller windows that the castle has in reality, the real one. And I've added a little bit of veg. I haven't made a garden as of yet. But to blend in, like, what is the colorful shadows and make them make more sense, it makes more sense when you have the tree in front over there, right? And same thing on the other side. I added some veg. And, yeah, see? And now, like, oh... Yeah, the fencing, the mob-proof fencing is also flues-proof. But yeah, see, there's shadow on the wall, but with the veg in front, it looks like it's the trees casting the shadows, and it makes perfect sense to your eye. So it's looking pretty good. It's looking pretty good. This is not a long-term SMP, so but even when you have just a month or two, you'd rather live in style, right? Than just a box over there like that. Style is much better, is it not? So today we're looking for an ancient city. But the night is a fallen. And we know that this hill around here, we've already mined all under it, so we know there's no ancient city here. It was a contender for a possible ancient city, but there is no ancient city here. And that's just how it is. We're going to have to look elsewhere. I've been told that there are 2 ancient cities within the world border. So let's just say that hello, guests. I don't really need yet another potion of omen stuff. I'm going to have to move all of this as well. You stay out, stupid llama. These llamas, man, they think I don't know. I don't know what they think. Do they even think? They are my spirit animals in the sense that they do snort, which is good. All right. I'm just getting ready for bed and getting ready to get all my gear for the purposes of finding an ancient city. So I'm gonna be going there with the silk touch only, I believe. I don't think I need to bring fortune. I already have an adequate supply of diamonds. I'm not gonna lie. I think I'm fairly okay. Right, I got 2 stacks of diamonds. That seems to be probably enough. I'm at level 27 though. Should I be trying to make an enchantment before I go? No, I guess not. I'm not gonna. It's not as if I would die. I have a totem of undying, right? So if I can't live with a totem of undying, I don't know what I'm doing. Even though like most of my armor is not enchanted. These wandering traders. I think there's more than one now. They're just... I don't know why they're wonk on the server, but they're a little bit wonk. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna bring bones. In case of doggo. I don't have lots of bones, but I'll bring them. In case of doggo. So, Broadeater has explored the area around 300. Around the wait, let me check my dogs first. I wanna, because I don't want to necessarily. So I got the white ones and I got the brown ones. Yes, okay. So the idea, of course, so within around 00, there's a few hills that would have been contenders, and Broadeater already explored those. Did not find an ancient city. Maybe he just sucks and there is one. But I'm gonna go ahead and assume that he sucks. Well, there's 2 skeletal horses now. Oh, I think that they were probably popped, right? At this point, those are just... That's why there's 2 of them. And those are the surviving skeleton horses from when they popped. I'm assuming. And you know what they say about assuming? Makes an ass out of flues. Which was already an ass to begin with, so it doesn't really... make an ass out of it. Wouldn't make an ass out of me if I already was one to start. But yes, around here we have the Dog of Crondor Mountains. This is why I was saying, like, around the 00 area and stuff, there's other cherry hills that Dog of Crondor and Cat, and I mean, they would have found something that's under their house, right? So I'm gonna move elsewhere and look. And when we see a rather tall looking mountain, where we'll go down, see if there's Sculk. Sculk doesn't mean there's an ancient city, but at least it's a clue. It's a pretty good clue. Is it not? I could look in the mountains under the Pale Gardens. I don't know if ancient city they can spawn under Pale Gardens. Oh yeah, I did bring a bed. Okay, good. I don't know if they can spawn under Pale Gardens, but the Pale Gardens, I notice, are always up high, right? So I guess it's a... They're always rather high, so it figures like it'd be a possible contender type of area for an ancient city. Oh, we've got another trail ruin here. Let me put this and screenshot. Did I actually screenshot the oops. Okay, now I have 17 screenshots. I don't know if I'm gonna, do anything. Hey Tappy. Oh, by the way, Tappy, I did see the comment you left on the video. Still have trouble responding to those somehow. I don't know why. Yeah, sometimes my replying doesn't really, it doesn't let me. Anyway, and I think you'll find that I tend to get lucky when I name my weapons. Also, because there's a selection bias, I tend to name my weapons when I feel it's a little bit more likely that I might actually end up getting a kill. And so that creates a kind of a sample where, when there is at least, when I have at least a spare level or two, and I figure there's at least a chance, at least an outside chance of getting a kill, then I'll name my weapon something stupid. Provided I have the extra levels. Sometimes there are games where you just don't have the levels at hand. But also it's a self-selection process because it's only when I feel I have a pretty good chance. So when I feel I have a decent chance of maybe stealing a kill or something, then obviously it means that my odds of actually getting one are better because I can see from the field, from the competition. Yeah, Happy New Year to you as well. I finally just read the comments. I was just yapping by myself. Oof. Sometimes there are horse holes. Yeah, some of the names are terrible. Is that a village on top of a mountain? It sure is, son. Okay, that looks like a type of mountain that might have an ancient city underneath it. So we'll check it out. Right, there's two. Right, it's like there's two of them, so we should have a decent chance here. I'll probably deposit the horse in the village. That way it's going to be easy to find when I get out. Maybe I should have procured a name tag. Speaking of names, maybe I should have procured a name tag and called this boy John Steed or something. Old people will get the reference. We've got the jungle. In comes the jungle. Boom, 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 boom. Oh yeah, I keep making the law that there's no CCR allowed, and I just disobeyed my law. Might as well go and hum Stairway to Heaven or something. That is also not allowed. Come on. Maybe oh, okay, I got it. Ugh. This village is not horse friendly. Not horse friendly, this village. But it does have a little fence area right here, which is exactly what I'm looking for. because, well, I need this horse fenced in. That way, you know, he's going to stay put while I explore. Okay. There's a skeleton with a special bow. This village a little bit cursed. Wait, hold on. First, let me go to the top of the mountain. Why, you ask? Because I'm always under the impression that the hill, the mountain that has the ancient city, is the tallest one. Now, I don't know if that's true for real. Maybe I could Google it. But I always feel like well, okay, this side is obviously taller than that side, unless whatever's way over there is taller. But for now, we'll assume video settings, and I'll put my brightness, because I had my brightness in back to game in builder mode, where you want to have a little more contrast when you build. You don't want it to be too bright, otherwise, like, you don't get any shadows. And you want a little bit of shadows, so you can play with the natural light a little bit if you can. Yes, that's right, kitty. You shall want to shut up, no doubt, kitty. How about that one? It looks like it'd be easier to go down. Oh, great. This is a... Can't land water bucket drops anymore. That's a great sign of things to come. Okay, is there a cave entrance that would make things easy for me? Because if I could avoid... That's a lot of hay bales here I could grab for food on the go. I've upgraded to... carrots of the golden variety for the saturation that helps with healing and that reduces my odds of dying and embarrassing death. Actually, at this point, with the gear I have, unless it's dying to a warden, who are, you know, quite strong creatures, any other death would be embarrassing. That's what happens when you start getting gear, and it's more and more difficult to kill you. It becomes more and more embarrassing if you do die. Okay, it looks like...
I sneezed.
It looks like there's not going to be an easy cave entrance for me to get started in here. I didn't like the sound of that. Whatever that was. It sounded like there was some sort of creature sneaking about. Dang cushion tappy. Dan the cushion. Right. So right now we got nothing. We might not find anything today, right? And when I think about it, 2 ancient cities on the server, unless we expand the borders. It's not all that much. It's not the mostest. But man, having efficiency sure changes the speed compared to like how I would start a UHC. But I noticed the complete absence of caves so far. That's not a great sign. You know what? I could do the F3 trick, right? Where you, well, there wouldn't be entities, but what I'd be looking for? I don't know what I'd be looking for, because there's no entities in the end city. But I heard bats. Did I not? Height am I? Minus 25. I'm starting to get close to what would be ancient city level. And I don't even have Sculk or anything. Minus 36. It's a little bit dark. It's a good thing I increased the brightness. I mean, I can always pop a torch. But all I have at this moment is just a little diggy hole. Yeah, okay. Speaking of the comments. Was there no one else who was small, or did they all die? Did all the small ones die? That could be, sometimes, you know, that could be what it is. Because there was one where I was small because, and I got a few kills because I was small. Yeah, I think actually the one you're thinking of, the final episode and stuff, it's because I was the last short person still alive. Because what happens is it was a thing where the underdogs were smaller, and Noah Pighetti is quite a skilled player, so he wouldn't be an underdog, he'd be full size. That's one where I had a totem of undying that I popped at some point. Yeah, okay, this is not happening. This is not a... It's not a good place. But I think in that case, that was a case of where all the underdogs, the smaller players, had already died, because I mean they're typically underdogs for a reason. And once you get far enough in the meetup, I have a tendency to try and run away and fight another day, which lets me live sometimes longer than other underdogs. I hear a skeleton, but I'm now way too high up. Alright, so I'm gonna give up on Village Mountain. I'm gonna keep the tough. Scary cave noises. But the silly thing is, you're actually better off asking Brodater about my UHCs than me, because he remembers them more than I do. Even though I play them, and then later I edit them. Yikes, yikes. Alright, hopefully this mountain has easier entry points than the one I was in. I mean, there's a chance that I just picked the wrong side of the mountain. Maybe I'll dig on the other side of the mountain. How's the wrist doing? The wrist is actually doing better, though I sleep with the brace now, just to be sure. Because I do notice that, at work I have a vertical mouse, which I can't game with because it's too imprecise. I'm not, I can't. But, you know, at work I don't have to do any precise movements or anything, so it's fine. Oh, look at that. Okay. Oh, okay. This mountain is this mountain might be actually taller than the one on the other side. I might have to. Oh, that's. Oh, that might be a taller mountain. If this mountain is taller, it has a better chance of having a city on it. Under it, not on it. So technically, yeah, I don't have. I think I don't have carpal tunnel, but I thanks to the brace, because I sleep with the brace, because like sometimes if I game too long, I'll start feeling a little bit of a twang, not an actual pain, but like now that I know like what the now that I know like what the signs are, maybe I should sleep. So the logic of why I'm not sleeping currently, because all right, there's a lot of caves, is because if mobs spawn on the surface, there won't be as many mobs underground. That's the only reason I'm not sleeping and making mobs spawn on the surface. Okay, what's the highest point on this thing? The highest point seems to be around here. Oh, no, it's over there. The highest point is over there. So if I try and cave under here, I have... Yeah, that doesn't go down far enough. If I try... Is there a... Okay, there's the big ravine. So what I could do, I could drop in the ravine and dig this way under the mountain. Is that, oh, hey, dude. Get, wow. Someone has golden armor. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm starting to get down the hill quite a bit. Is there an entrance here? No. But there was a big ravine here, right? Spider and... This looks like a hole. Okay, so I just have to go that way. Basically. E can go this way. I don't know. Whatever gets me at... Whatever gets me at the bottom the fastest. And then I'll just strip mine to the east. Ouch. Oh, yeah. Now, this is... I should have brought a boat. Oh, no, okay, we got a great big pool here. Oh, this goes all the way down. This is perfect. Whoa, well, at least, there's a mine shaft. Did I bring a boat? Okay, I think this calls for a boat. Although, to be fair, it's clear I'm a little bit stupid, because all I had to do was this. But boats are fun. Okay. And in terms of dying, they're pretty danger-free. Except I said that, and... Oh, okay, we got Sculk. We got Sculk down there. We've got... There's a chance. So you're saying there's a chance. Did I increase my brightness? It feels like I didn't. Yep, okay, full bright. All right. I mean, I can strip mine to... Oh, I saw the bricks. You're kidding. This ancient city sees the sky. Oh, this is terrible, though. I don't want to be caught in water into the ancient city. Nope. And the reason I don't want to be caught in water in an ancient city is because water makes splashing noises. Like if it's just flowing like this, they don't care. But if you splash in it, then it's a high crime. Okay, I'm gonna need to get rid of this. I'm gonna need this. I'm gonna need to. I saw you. I should have brought. Oh, there's another one down here. Okay. Fight? I am not fighting anything in here. Are you nuts? The goal is to try and live. Bat, go away. Okay, so I splooshed, and there wasn't a dude around. Okay, so let me collect some wool here. We got diamonds there. We got ourselves a respawn point. Is it smart to respawn in here? I don't know. It might be the end of the entire series respawning in here. Maybe I should have taken note of the coordinates. Minus 900, 800. Alright, so we got a decent amount of wool. So let's see if we can assemble a wee compass. Let me see, just to be sure that there isn't like a shrieking thing. Oh, and the portal is... It's not where I expected. I expect, like, that big portal there to be under the highest point of the city, of the mountain. And that's not what we have. Okay, so we're here really for a wee compass. Because a wee compass is how we pay the tax to fight the big boss. Let's avoid the war. I wish totems of Undying would emit a little bit of light. That'd be neat. You could, maybe not as much as a torch, but as much as a redstone torch or a blue fire torch. Oh, well, look who we have here. Is he alone? I believe he is. I'm gonna just get rid of this guy. Strike one. Where was it? It was back there. Strike two out of incompetence. God dang it. Not happy about that. I wanted to drop down on a wool block that I was going to be placing, and I flubbed it. We're on our way to having Flu's Maker die his first death. Suppose I could always... I think 9 amethyst shard is exactly the amount I need for a recovery compass. I don't care about aqua affinity. So, like 1 chest, and I got a recovery compass. I basically got what I came for. I don't even need diamonds. I basically already have what I came for. I could leave the premises and leave stuff for others. Yikes. So how does this look? I think I can open these chesticles. Even then, I'm gonna be extra wuss. I'm gonna wrap myself in here and see what I can find. Name tag. These are all things I don't think I need. They can't all be winners, right? I mean, to be fair, to have the first chest I open have exactly all the crystal shards I need to craft a recovery compass, that's a little freaky. Okay, there's a chance these guys send a signal over there, but I think it'll be too weak to spawn a warden. Maybe 3 potions of regen is going to be enough, but see, I have a compass here. So the compass plus the 9 amethyst shards are the recovery compass. Hey, outnumbered. Oh. Outnumbered. Yes. These are just amethyst shard. They're not echo shards. I just saw shard and I was like, yes. Sometimes you just read what you want to read. It's like every comment you leave, what I actually read is, I love you. And what you actually leave as a comment is like, Flues, goddammit, why are you so bad? Okay. So yeah, I know there's diamonds up there, but as you saw in my base and there, I have 2 stacks of diamonds. And, I mean, granted, I already have a diamond whore in my inventory. I might as well grab more. Let's go up these stairs here. Oh, well, anyway, I have a... I don't like you. It's right, This staircase just does not serve a purpose for me at all. And to think I've already triggered the sensors twice for no reason. Triggered them out of being bad. At least there's no chance of a skeleton spawning and shooting me down. I don't think there's more. Yeah. It was just the one. But it's pretty easy to go get. So, you know. Okay. Yes, I did not, in fact, get the recovery compass I am here for. So we have more to explore. I just can't stop rhyming. Okay, this dude annoys me. I'm gonna go bubble wrap him. And there's that dude over there, but I don't think I even have a reason to go there. Because if I don't find the shards I need, we have a plugin we created here where if you kill a warden, the warden drops a recovery compass, and that way you can trigger the boss fight. Obviously, collecting the echo shards from a city is a lot easier than killing a warden. Unless you cheese him. And I definitely plan on cheesing him because I don't think I don't think my odds of survival are great if I try to kill a warden. There's more diamonds over there. There's gonna be, is there a chest down here? Do I care about that guy? I don't think so. I don't think those two don't serve a purpose to me. I mean, because I need some of these things to stay. So if I have to summon wardens in order to cheese them, then I can at least do that. So we got lava here. I'm trying to remember, do we have fire spread on or off? What does these things do? Oh, the recovery compass. So in vanilla, because here the vanilla compass, we have the plugin where the recovery compass is what opens the door to fight the boss that we've made, the custom boss. That's not vanilla. But in vanilla, the recovery compass will point to the direction of your last death. So let's say you're playing a single player world and you have all your best gear and you're off exploring and so on. And then you savagely die with the potential of losing all your stuff. And you're like, oh, dang, I didn't have my coordinates up. I don't know where I died. I don't know what the coordinates are. Well, if you have the recovery compass, then you'll find your way back to your stuff and potentially find everything. Recover it all. That would be obviously the ideal sitch. And yes, sometimes I'm not wrong about stuff. So the recovery compass basically is more of a end game utility for your survival world, but like sometimes you have some important gear that in a single player world you can't duplicate and whatnot if you're playing full vanilla, like let's say your last elytra. your last set of wings. You don't want to lose those. Usually there's a chesticle here. Okay, it's there. It's really close. I feel that it's close to... And we see those as well. Do we not? We can go collect those diamonds. My issue is how much can hear me opening the chest from there. Can these hear me opening the chest? All right, I think if I... Yeah, those guys are pretty far. It's that one underneath the wool block over here that I don't like. So I think I'm going to box myself in again. All right, here goes. All right. Again, the amethyst shard. You're killing me. Channeling I don't need. Fortune 2 I don't need. Not finding the holiest of treasures so far. Why would you get triggered? Is the suspense killing you? And is it killing you as much as it will be killing me in a few moments? I've got 2 strikes. I should be allowed one more for free before I trigger a warden. And I'm not as big of a nervous Nelly as I once was down here. Like if I spawn 1 warden, I'm not super stressed. I know I'm fairly confident in my ability to navigate away from it. That said, you know, it's still, it's suboptimal, right? It's preferable. If you don't want to play with fire, it's better to not light any fires, right? It just makes sense. So even though I'm not as bad as I once was at evading wardens, you don't burn yourself if you don't needlessly play with matchsticks. So we got 1 here. So, like the other spot, we want to be sure that there isn't a hidden one behind. Well, not with the gear I currently have. Wardens have a stupid amount of health. Oh, see, okay, now we have echo shards. Unfortunately, we just have 2. But 2 is better than the number we had before. Do I want to bring the candles for decoration? I like to signify that I've already collected a chest by planting a torch. I see you. Do I even want to bother getting that? Does it look worth? So with a tandem like this, wait, that's the only guy, right? Let me look around. So I'm looking around. I think that's the only guy over here. So what I can do is just eliminate him. And we good. I love that I'm going out of my way to go collect a diamond. This is not a UHC. These diamonds are easy to come by. Yeah, we have vanilla loot, so yeah, each chest have the chance of up to 3 shards. They rarely have all these shards. They tend to have fewer. You know what? I'll make the big way around to collect my wool. I've already like needlessly alerted the warden twice. I'm out of been playing with fire just a little bit too much. Especially considering there was this section down here I couldn't see, and maybe... Okay, there wasn't anything down here. We good, we good. Nothing over here. That was just being thorough. We got some diamonds. We're not mining them until we know we won't be heard doing it. It's looking like the coast is clear because the coast is totally clear. Got another diamond over there. So we should have 2 chesticles in here. Well, we have only 1 shrieking guy, do we not? Let's have a quick overview. There's always a 30% chance of 3 in a chest. That's not terrible. But I mean, I only saw. Yeah, okay, I can get rid of this guy. I only saw some in 1 chest so far, so either I'm unlucky so far. I mean, other side we can grab. And we have our 30% right here. So we're 5. We need 4 more. I got 3 regen, that's enough. I don't know why I'm bothering. Because when I do it like that, I don't get experience. I'm eating golden carrots, so I would grab the gold as well if I can. I can grab that diamond, but I don't know if obsidianizing this lava is going to give me away. There's no... Yeah, I think I'm good. I'm gonna risk it. For what? A biscuit? Yes, but I'm gonna risk it regardless. I hear, and it's not a Canadian thing, but I hear biscuits and gravy is the thing to have over the holidays. Can use chemicals. Wow. Good question. What, like, I assume that by chemicals you mean not regular cleaning products. Like your all-purpose kitchen cleaner type thing. I've always used regular kitchen washing products, making sure I rinse, like I wipe away you know, all the residue stuff so that it's clean. But otherwise I've never had like to use like industrial strength cleaning or whatever for I don't know, you know, let's say you find a sketchy microwave in a garage sale or something. But all purpose and you wipe well afterwards, I don't think there's any problem, because that's or you know, like a dish cleaning soap, because you're meant to eat off that afterwards, right? Once you've rinsed and wiped, you're meant to eat off of those plates and stuff. But yeah, I never actually looked into it, so I guess I'm not that wise. But I always just assumed that, you know, using soaps where you'd be expected to... this is looking like a trap over here. Oof, this is risky. This is risky. I don't like it. Should I just leave this chest be? I think I will. I bubble wrapped everything, but I didn't bubble wrap everything. Like, I didn't bubble wrap these guys. And this guy is close enough that even though there's a box of wool, I know that it might get through and trigger him. So I'm not desperate enough to absolutely need that chest, so I'm going to move on. And I'm going to have to collect more wool. Oh, okay, I'm getting inside the wall thing. Okay. So in the middle here, there's just one like golden apple in a chest. I do not need that. There's like stuff underneath here, but it's nothing that would contain echo shards, so I can move on. I assume that a simple Google search might be able to tell you like what the optimal best thing to clean a microwave, but I'm assuming like just your general dishwashing soap or general all-purpose kitchen counter cleaning soap, because like on a kitchen counter cleaning product, again, this is stuff that you should be able to like put your hand on that stuff and put in your mouth and not poison your family. You'd be good with either. But if the question is like, I have like this, like, I don't know, some weirdo hasn't cleaned his microwave in 20 years and now it's like crusted all over. It would work fine if only it was cleaned. But this thing is like crusty. And it needs a lot of tender and care and love, and especially a huge wash. But your typical run-of-the-mill cleaning product is just not going to do. You need what's better. You had a scented soap. Yeah, well, you know, the scent is not... It's not gonna... I mean, it's gonna not make your heated stuff smell like anything, right? I mean, in terms of microwaves, you're asking the wrong person, because I think, like, stuff cooked in the microwave is gross. Like, a microwave, while fast and convenient, does the worst cooking job. So I don't like them. And as a result, I don't use them. And now that I got an air fryer for Christmas, I can tell you the air fryer is also rather fast. It's not as fast, but it's quite fast. Yeah, it's faster than a regular oven. It's a lot slower than the microwave, but like the cooking in the air fryer, like chicken breasts and stuff in the air fryer, man, juicy chicken, as opposed to dried chicken breasts, if like you do them in the pan, or well, I don't know. They tend to end up like drier than I want if I pan sear them. And if they're done in the oven, it's easy to overcook. So yeah, I've just discovered the air fryer because I was like, I don't need this newfangled technology, especially considering like I wouldn't be eating fried foods. So like I wouldn't be making potato chips, not potato chips, but I mean like French fries or stuff like that. I just, anything that would have breading on it, I wouldn't be eating it unless, you know, once in a while in an outing or whatever, right? So you'll you'll eat the fried deep the chicken wings and stuff like at a sports bar or whatnot if you go, but I wouldn't eat those at home. But I'm I just had the air fryer like a week ago, really. So I'm only starting to use it. It has the inconvenience. It's a little, you know, longer to wash and stuff, but Yeah, but like I'm already a little bit dad bod chubby. I can't like afford to eat more to eat more carbs. So I've been basically eliminating for the past couple years like almost all carbs from my diet, and fried foods is a no-no. Again, unless it's an outing at a restaurant and whatnot, which, you know, you don't do in this economy. You don't do that like every week. So it's, you know, no biggie. Convenient book of protection 4. I will grab that. And I will switch out this one for that one because I don't want a silk touch hoe. Got that? You know what? I'll keep both. If I should have made myself, and now that I think about it, I should have made myself an ender chest. I'm so dumb, I didn't make an ender chest. I didn't even think about making an ender chest. The idea just even like didn't even pop in my head. But obviously, if I were to find all the stuff for a recovery compass, what I should be doing is immediately jamming that in an end chest, and that way, no matter what happens to me in here, even if I die, I'll still have my recovery compass. The big danger is if I don't find quite the sufficient amount of echo shards. Should I look for another ancient city? Or yeah, Tappy, let me I mean, you have to have noticed this. But like girlfriends are like dogs, they have this like godly sense of smell. Except that, you know, they're not good at smelling like drugs or whatnot. But like if your feet smell just at all, if you have a light whiff of sweat about you because you've been, I don't know, working hard in the mines, and you're a little bit, just a tiny bit sweaty, they will know immediately from like 50 feet away. They'll smell it on the breeze. And like, you've been sweating. And they're like, what? Just a light jog, honey. You could smell that? And then, yes. So when it comes to scents, yes, they will know. They're basically bloodhounds. Unless you're lucky enough to have a girlfriend with anosmia, which would be, you know, it would have a lot of convenient sides to that. But yeah, by and large, dudes tend to not care about smells much. But like women, I'm generalizing, I know. But women tend to care, and as a result, they've honed their senses to maximally smell. And, I mean, I don't say maximally smells and maximally stink, but maximally, like, develop their ability to detect any foul stench. How do you please women? What is the secret? And actually, the secret, it's a trap. There is no pleasing women. And canceled. The ears of a guard dog too, huh? Can't stand. Oh, that sounds. She sounds like me now because I'm super noise intolerant. Yeah. No, any like small noise annoys me. So that's me. But of course, like I have to understand, by and large, that this is a me issue, right? So I don't flip out on people usually, unless the amount of noise is actually unreasonable. But yes, I can hear my neighbor 3 doors down farting. He doesn't know I can hear him 3 houses away, but I do. He thinks he's alone, and technically he is. But it's just like when you have those ears, you hear it, you know. He's just happily letting it rip. I'm like, there's people trying to sleep over here. Okay, that's a lot of enchiladas to wrap here. And there's another one over there. Gonna have to make a trip to go get additional wool. Yeah, I only have 9. I need to go get some more wool. Yeah. There is no pleasing women. No, I kid around, but I think the people who have had the habit of saying happy wife, happy life have it a little bit reversed. I think by and large, and that's a generality, so there's a lot of diversity in humans, and so like what is a rule of thumb does not obviously apply to everybody at all. It's just like a trend, a tendency. If you focus too much on making her happy and not enough on like doing stuff for yourself and being too much of a simp, essentially, I guess is the word. Then you will actually become gradually unattractive in her eyes. So you don't want to go overboard. Swift Sneak 2 is better than Swift Sneak 1, so we'll switch them out. And we got a chest full of amethyst shards. How lucky we are! I can get rid of the flint. So yeah, if you go full happy wife, happy life, you're actually getting it wrong. You're better actually flipping those around. And if you have a happy life, Well, happiness is super fleeting. Like, you get happy for like a day, and then you revert immediately back to like normal status quo. So like, actually seeking happiness is like way too fleeting and short lived, and it's not actually what you're looking for. Oh, you don't want to step here. This is not the place, son. This is not. There's not going to be any echo shards in this chesticle over here. Yeah, I mean, and to be fair, yes, if you can find a woman that does not depend on you for her happiness, she's actually developed the ability to get it by herself. That's fantastic. There's a lot of women, I don't know if, well, but there's at least a lot of women who like wait for their man to make things happen for them and like don't really actively do much of anything. I'm starting to sound super sexist. These are generalities. This is not like there's a huge diversity in the human diaspora. So like generalities just sound bad when you say them, but I mean, they're generalities, right? Everyone understands that there's a lot of people who don't fit in neat little boxes. In any case, another Swift Sneak 2 with more amethyst shards. I'll grab it. Yes. Well, I think the reason is because women have high standards when they date. So like guys who aren't able to have a contented life by themselves, like if they're miserable by themselves, like they don't want to join that ship, right? So that's a terrible relationship. That's super unattractive. A guy who's like miserable all the time. I mean, that's not a turn on for most women. Like that's not super interesting. So those guys tend to be single. And so, yeah. That means, but I think men, when they date, by and large, I don't think I mean, it's just the criteria is usually, is she hot, and is she willing to touch my willy. that's about the only standards. Okay, that's strike number 3. Maybe I shouldn't have been talking about willies. I guess this is what happens. The next one spawns. Well, I can't believe that herd. Actually, it's not that. It's that it hurt. Yeah, okay, it made its way. All right, I understand. I get it. The warden is not now, but if I mined the gold and set this guy off, then the warden would come. Oh, that's a glitch. Okay. I was like, why am I seeing the night inside this ancient city? All right, I can go grab the gold. Man. It could be that I might need to cheese some wardens so they can drop recovery compasses. I'm starting to have explored a lot of this ancient city. Is there a gold or a diamond I can grab in here? Yes, there is. Oh, the city's a lot bigger than I thought. Wait a minute. This is a different city. This is a second city. If I explore this one instead, does the count reset? Or are these two cities linked? And I've already gotten my 3 strikes. I don't have just a ancient city. I got 2 ancient cities. Because look, there's two portals. I've got 2 ancient cities. Yeah, I guess for science we're gonna have to figure it out. I was kind of counting on Outnumbered to Google the stats here. Does a ancient city next to an ancient city reset the number of times you've angered the warden or not? Oh, wait. Echo shards. I almost didn't pick them up. I got 7 echo shards now. Oh, it doesn't reset. Oh, thank you, Google. So the resetting has more to do with the amount of distance and not the amount of cities. Hey, Porgy! Yeah, it's basically, yeah, the twin ancient cities. Okay, this is not faster. It's much too slow. Okay. Well, I feel like getting additional resources from the new city sounds easier since I've collected a lot of stuff from this one. All I need really is 2 more shards. It's a little bit... Alright. Welcome to city number 2. By which I don't necessarily mean that it's shitty. There's a lot of flowing water. I don't see any loudmouth thingies at around here. I still feel dumb for not having made what's it called? You know, the fancy chest that you need silk touch to collect. With the ender pearls and blaze and stuff. Although to be fair, I didn't take note of where the fortress was. I'd have to ask Brodator. Is it me or it looks like pretty safe around here? Another echo shard. Now I need but one, or am I good? Where's the compass? The compass is here. The echo shards. Recovery compass crafted. Okay, so I got 1. It would be a bit of a dick move if I collected all the resources for myself. But I was kind of hoping to find enchanted diamond pantaloons, so I'm at least going to find that. I need my fancy breeches. I need my fancy breeches. Alright, I want the gold and the diamond as well, of course, because I have a stack of I have 2 stacks of diamonds actually. So, of course, that means I need a few more, right? I'll at least like carry a stack of silk touch diamonds. And same for gold. And wait, hold on. And I remember Dutch saying there were 2 ancient cities on the server. He said that one of them was 300 blocks away from spawn. This is not the case at all. So I got 2. He just gave me wrong data entirely. Or Or does the new version change how the ancient cities spawn? Like, does the Pale Garden change how the ancient cities spawn? Or is Dutch's tool, because he does, he told me that based on his seed researching tool thing that we used to find the seed for this, because we wanted a seed that had Pale Garden, and the Pale Garden update had not released yet at that time. So we actually just took a seed that had huge amounts of dark oak forest. I've mentioned this before, but you know, sometimes someone is getting the information for the first time, right?
Hey, Fruz.
Hey, Brody. Why is your voice so loud out of a sudden? I realized I was muted in here. Why is your voice so loud all of a sudden?
Am I?
Yeah. Usually, well, yeah, never mind. Maybe it's because I raised your microphone volume.
I don't think I've changed anything.
Do you know what I found?
Did you find an ancient city?
No.
That's what I've always wanted, so I could kill a warden.
Mm-hmm. But that's not what I found, Brody.
What did you find?
I found 2 ancient cities next to each other.
Yeah, I'm getting on.
Oh, of course you're getting on. Now that you didn't have to find it yourself.
Yeah, because Dutch told me that there was one inside like 200 in the map, and I looked everywhere. I dug down under every mountain, and I never found any.
Yeah, I assumed you were pretty thorough. That's why I didn't even bother looking there. I went to what looked like the tallest hill, then I found nothing, but then I noticed that the hill next to the tallest hill was actually taller. And so I dug down. Here there was a huge ravine that went directly from the sky to the ancient city. You can see the sky from the ancient city.
Yeah, no, I checked with Dutch, and then he just told me, oh, the one in 200 did not spawn properly. And it's like, yay. I wasted my time.
Okay. I'm not surprised Dutch wasted your time. I'm not sure. Okay, yeah, so he admitted it didn't spawn properly. Okay. He admitted to being bad.
Well, you couldn't know from looking just at the seed. Like, it's not a 100% reliable way, but like, you're right.
He tricked you on purpose. Well. If it isn't Brodator joining the game.
What's your chords?
You'd like to know, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You will need my help.
Do I? I seem to be getting along pretty okay. If I start bragging too hard, this is when I'm gonna curse myself.
I mean, you have 2. You can share a little bit.
Yes.
Yeah, it's fine. I can kill a warden. Like, you can take the compass and I'll kill the warden.
Well, yeah, I already have a compass. You bastard. But maybe I can get 2. I'm looking for like diamond pants now. Enchanted diamond pants.
Because, you get like a free prot 4, yeah.
Yeah, because I have free something. All I have is unenchanted pantaloons. So it's minus 800.
You never know. I could forget.
But if you walk around on the surface in the jungle, you'll find a giant ravine, and if you go down the ravine, you get to a mine shaft. And if you, instead of exploring the mine shaft, you keep going down farther, you actually end up straight in the end city. Not end city, but ancient city.
I'm at bedrock level because I'm still at the place where I gave up. I really hope they add a mechanic to find structures in the future.
No, this is the kind of...
Because the best way to do it in vanilla is just like go on like a seed like viewer to view where you can find a structure.
I mean, so far my technique of finding the highest peak and looking around there has worked again.
Yeah, but it's not reliable. Like
no, it's not reliable, but it just gave me 2 ancient cities here.
Yeah, I guess it's not all bad.
Maybe I just got lucky. I don't know, because I remember when I was exploring, there was also a frozen ice peaks, and
yeah, but like I did everything for like in that like giant cherry grove in Dog's place.
Oh yeah, no, that one, yeah, it's not even giant.
Yeah, no, it definitely wasn't like the highest hills, but like they could still spawn one there.
Yeah, but it's like the hill around my base. I mean, it's clear that like we caved under there. We didn't even find any deep dark. So it was clear that there was not gonna be anything there.
Hey, the good thing is I was down in the right quadrant.
Okay, is that a good thing?
So, yeah, I'm at neg 300.
Oh. Yeah, but I like that it's Dutch's false intelligence that, though to be fair,
it wasn't really Dutch, but yeah.
You gave up very fast. But I was considering the idea, should there be a way to make finding these easier? I think there shouldn't.
Yes.
I think there should be. They should be like
all the villagers have like trading map for most structures. I don't know why the ancient city would be blocked.
I understand, but like the Woodland Mansion.
Like the one for the ancient city could be more like of a late game way to obtain it, the map, because it's like maybe more of a late game structure.
Mm-hmm. Or it should be it's a structure you're supposed to stumble upon, but the fact they put it under tall mountains means you can't.
But like maybe you're able to find a map that locates them like in the end cities, because they hid those there or something like that.
Yeah, at least, yeah, maybe.
Like you could find a way to make it work, but like you could make it more like end game thing where you can just like talk to a villager and like get the map before you do anything.
I still feel like it's the kind of structure that you're just supposed to be that are supposed to be lucky finds.
Yeah.
So that you're not supposed to.
Until you make that a requirement.
Yeah, I say lucky finds, but you increase your odds by digging under the tallest mountains, right?
Yeah. It's still a little bit too lucky. I've dug under a lot of mountains.
No, I said the tallest one.
Yeah, I know. Or like it's the tallest one in a certain area.
Yeah.
So you gotta go a little bit around the world, and the map is big. And depending on the seeds, sometimes you just get unlucky and you get seeds that don't have a lot.
Okay, that didn't spawn a warden somehow.
How many warnings have you done?
This is my 4th.
Oh, that's weird. Maybe they reset
somehow? Well, we Googled, because my first 3 are on
or maybe they don't spawn because of the no grief thing.
What? Well, we'd have a big problem if that was the case.
Yeah.
But that's warning number 5.
Maybe try spawning one?
No, thanks.
Well, you've done it 5 times, it hasn't spawned, so you can try again.
Yeah, if they don't spawn at all, that's a problem. So let's see, there have been just a few deaths, but how many folks are playing? There's not that many folks playing on the server. I thought there'd be a little bit more.
I mean, I think a lot of the patrons are inactive nowadays.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't expect every patron to hop on. But like, there's some people, you know, like Colin, that were quite hyped by the idea and wanted to join, and
He is a very busy man.
and yeah, does not. It's true that, you know, once you start adulting, as they say, you don't have the same free time you had when you were younger.
Yeah, I don't think I went in the right ravine. I'm completely lost.
Already?
Yeah.
Was the ravine in the jungle?
Yep.
Are you sure?
Actually, I'm just gonna go up instead of going down. It might save me some time.
Yes.
I'm more on next 900.
Yeah, you know, you want to be at least neg 800. Oh, everyone forgot Tappy. No, Tappy, it just says, you know, you don't watch the video to the very end where there's always the damn patron announcement at the end. But to be fair, I never update it. I'm really like bad. Okay, this.
Nothing's cut at all.
Yeah, but oh man, we're gonna Dutch and I are gonna need to find some solutions if wardens
Just make a
don't.
different way to obtain the Sculk sensor, or like the recovery compass, or a way to obtain echo shards. Like you make the way maybe a little bit more simpler, but instead of getting a compass, you get an echo shard. So you just gotta do it like do that task like 8 times for a compass.
Well, the reason why mob griefing is off is because we couldn't get World Guard. So if World Guard is once it's released, we can trade them.
I feel like you could have just made like you already have to enter it through like a tunnel in that room, so you should just made it so like when you enter that tunnel in that room, your game mode gets put into adventure.
You didn't go missing for 2 years, Tappy? Did you? Were you? 2 years? Damn.
But you didn't want to do adventure mode.
Maybe that would have been the way, I guess.
Like maybe I don't know.
But adventure mode, you can still like place blocks, right?
Maybe I'm not.
Because one of the things is that the idea is to keep the arena clean, so that, you know, it's not like when you go, it's not filled with the previous guy's trash.
Yeah, but then when it's killed, you could have, and the person leaves, you could always have a command block that like does a clear.
Yeah, do we look like we want to add more command blocks? We barely know how to program one.
Well, I think it's probably a better solution than the no map griefing.
That must be how you became sane, Tappy. That must do great things for one's mental health to be.
I didn't find a ravine. I'm just gonna act like they don't exist.
Well, yeah, maybe the ravine is not at quite the coordinates I gave. Actually, it would be a little bit off from that, by 100 blocks or so, at least, because I'm much farther east now. Yeah. So I think I'm kind of suspecting that this city I'm now in is under the mountain I first looked under and couldn't find anything. And then I got out and came to the second mountain.
What level is it at?
The city? Minus 51. That's the floor,
like
of course.
The bottom of the world, yeah.
You lost your sanity, which explains why you're back. Right. Oh yeah, that's tough times. Tough times, Porgy. Had to do well. No, actually, I was gonna say I had to do the same with my dad, but he was too weak to actually undergo chemo. They said, the chemo's just gonna kill him straight away. So let's not bother with that. So the fact that she can actually undergo chemo is actually a good sign, comparatively speaking. You know, everything's relative. It would obviously be much better to not have to undergo chemo at all. Who needs multi-shot, honestly? Feel shame.
Diamond.
Isn't it adorable? He's still like... He still likes finding diamonds.
Yeah, even though none of them. You didn't even take the echo shards from that chest.
Did I look in that chest?
You just... Well, on my second screen, you opened a chest and didn't even take the echo shards from it.
There was no echo shards in that chest.
Well, I saw one.
You did not. Tappy would have told me. Oh. You didn't see an echo shard. An echo shard. An echo shard. I didn't do all the chests in the first city. Yeah, fingers crossed indeed. If she had like a lot of vigor still before, that will help. Though it's as a whole such a difficult ordeal for the body. It really takes a big toll for years to come.
I mean...
I thought, weren't you sneaking? You had the sneak a long time before.
Oh, you put a torch here. Oh, but you didn't take this projectile protection in one book. I'm gonna have to take that.
Yeah, I had to make some choices. You know what? I thought I was stupid.
What?
I didn't bring a...
Oh, you didn't take this regen pot. I'm taking that.
Well, I already have 3 regen pots. Right? Okay.
That'll be good for me against the boss.
I didn't I didn't make or bring an end chest, which I find dumb.
I never made one.
Yeah, so you're as stupid as I am. Especially you had the resources to make one.
Did I?
Well, you know where the fortress is, so you have infinity blaze rods. And you can find poils pretty easily. And you love mining obsidian.
Oh, really? Yeah, but like I mined the obsidian for like obsidian, not for ender chests. I better try to trigger a warning.
You don't remember your Minecraft login? Oh, goodness. How does one go through life not remembering their Minecraft login?
I got a good domino. The worst part is if you miss a migration.
Yeah, my Flu's account missed the migration. I suppose you
It lasts forever.
yeah.
You just didn't think about it, or you just didn't have the
I
password to migrate.
didn't want to bother. I don't use it.
So with the amethyst shard. Agent bots.
Yeah, the Nintendo Switch is 2 is going to come out this year, right? So I don't have a Switch 1, so my
There's nothing confirmed.
oh, it's not confirmed. I thought like people were already jumping on the hype train.
It's all like leaks and stuff.
Well, leaks is
And rumors and stuff.
is
You
a tasty vegetable.
You never really know until it's confirmed. But like, they're kind of releasing games and that are like end of life game of like the console, because it's a lot of remake and less ambitious games.
Mm-hmm.
And you can kind of feel like they're waiting out on their big franchise. So it does make sense. The warden does spawn.
You spawned one already?
Yep.
Why would you spawn one already? Did you even try to not spawn one?
No, I did that on purpose.
What? You could have like at least looted stuff first, and then aggroed a warden after.
I had to know.
You did. So it turns out. So the other explanation is 2 of my warnings were in the first city, and 3 of my warnings, pardon me, were in the first
I think
city.
that's a possibility. Because it's technically not the same biome.
Yeah, so for some reason it thinks it's not the same biome. Yes.
I'm just gonna wait for it to dig down.
Yeah, that's the modern technique. Like they're not quite as scary as they once were. Once you know that,
Because you know how to deal with them.
yeah. But if something like keeps them aggroed for some reason, like a bat flying around or something, just to annoy you, then it might get a little bit annoying.
Yeah, like, I'm kind of hungry right now, but I can't eat because I risk.
Because he'll despawn on his own if he hears nothing of interest or smells nothing of interest. The warden, that is. And so you can exploit that, but you need to be sure that there aren't bats and other things that annoy him flying around.
I'm at 5 echo shards.
It's a big lava flow, but it's not going to be flowing as much.
I spawned another warden.
Yeah, no kidding. I've been like carefully exploring this place, and he's just running around like an idiot.
You just dip, and it's gonna be angry for a little bit. Then it's gonna go back down, and then you go back.
Mm-hmm. What if I shoot arrows to lure him close to you?
I don't think we're in the same one right now, though.
I saw you running by, so yes, we are in the same one.
Oh, okay. Are you You above there?
Yeah, I'm at the big lava flow.
I don't exactly see you, but I see cobblestone.
You should be. Well, I haven't had cobblestone in a long time.
All I see is a creeper.
Lovely.
Oh yeah, the lava's slowly going down.
Yeah. I blocked it.
Oh yeah, I see you now. Okay, you were just there, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's going back in. Oh, that one's gonna be more tricky to loot than I thought. There's like 4 shriekers.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
What? Oh, if it isn't a ward. You've got how many ads did you get? I set the thing at the lowest amount of ads that they could put.
YouTube probably changed stuff. Like when they give ads, it's not necessarily one ad. They can give like multiple ads at the same time.
Right. So so what you're saying that what they might do is like instead of so there are fewer ad breaks they say, but they'll put in a much longer one.
They're more like transforming the ad breaks of like one ad into like one ad break with like a certain set amount of ads that they decide they want to give.
Ads every 5 minutes. That's what they call conservative. The lowest amount of ads. What would be the?
You gotta make money.
Yeah, but every 5 minutes is not reasonable at all. It's worse than TV. Like people come to YouTube, notably, right, to avoid TV.
They want you to get YouTube Premium.
Right. Okay. There's 5 second and 5 second skippable ones, which obviously is a lot better than TV, where it would be a 2-minute ad break. Still, because at this moment, YouTube is like now winning against like old school media, like against TV and cable. YouTube is actually the dominant streaming platform.
That makes sense.
That most people watch. He's gone. But I feel like they're going too hard on ad blockers and the ad stuff too fast. Did you sneeze? You sound like you sneezed. Anyway, yeah. So I feel like they should develop the habit in people. Why did you spawn another warden? Ow.
Could have done it in one less warden if you didn't shoot.
There's no proof I shot anything.
But I got the Prot 4 leggings for you from
how
that
far does he hear? Okay, doesn't seem to be hearing me.
I mean, that'd be funny if he'd be able to snipe you from there.
Yeah, so I'm guessing, Tappy, you're either watching on your phone or the TV.
Okay, he's gone. I just need one echo shard and I have enough.
You may
So
okay.
do
You're
you-
watching on your phone. Well, you know, I watch YouTube on the TV, and yes, that means that unlike watching in my browser where I have the ad blocker, I get inundated by the ads as well when I do that.
I don't know where you looted and where you didn't loot.
I looted the stuff over
corner?
there. Yeah,
Did you do on the right there?
on the right.
There.
Oh, to the north. Yeah, that's where I came in. But there's one of them that I didn't loot. The one that is the closest to here.
There's also one you missed the echo shard in.
Oh, of course I did.
Is that the one you looted here?
Yeah, that one I didn't do, I don't think, because it looks like it spawns wardens.
Well, let's try it.
I just came down. And you did all the stuff south?
Yeah. I don't know if there was a second chest on the one I just tried. And I only saw one. But...
I've never actually never watched YouTube on the phone. So I don't know like what it's like. Like the screen is like too small. Seems nuts to me. Like I can't see nothing. It's this tiny screen. But I mean, I get the convenience that, you know, you can have your phone and watch anywhere, but I would at least like watch on a tablet, I think. Like tablet is at least a real screen. But is the, you know, an Android tablet is the same as an Android phone, or an iPad is essentially the same as an iPhone. Are you okay? What's happening?
The water is tracking me down.
Oh. Yeah, don't splash around in the water. He's going to hear that.
I think I'm good now.
Braggart. And you took you stole all the echo shards?
I'm missing one echo shard. I have 7. There's a bat flying towards the warden right now.
I'm missing 3 myself.
The bat is just pulling this warden towards me. Like, what are you doing? Here, I shot towards a different shrieker. Okay, he's going towards that one.
Yeah, but
Let's go. I baited it away.
Stop shooting towards me. I'm also collecting gold because I'm on a steady diet of golden carrots.
Dude, I don't even have food on me.
What would you do with food?
Eat?
Well, you said, and I quote, I don't need food.
Just leave, Warden. Please, thank you.
Someone left clay balls in a chest.
Yeah.
I said balls. I said balls. Yeah, all right. I'm not happy with the YouTube ads on the stream then. I think the next ones I'm just gonna put them in entirely demonetized or something.
Or maybe your YouTube settings on ads reset and it's still not what you think. Oh, you didn't loot that one. I got a free notch apple.
You nerd.
I thought it was looted because there was nothing on it.
Yeah, there's a few I missed. What the heck is the noise you be making? Do you have is your microphone placed differently, or?
What are you talking about?
Well, there's weird noise sometimes that comes from your end, and usually you're not a noisy. You're not a noise producer. Wait, hold on.
Alex is also on the call.
Oh, Alex is there. It's Alex making all the noise. Oh, I see. I see.
I've been here for like 10 minutes.
Yeah, we didn't say hello. I'm in streamer mode, so
I know. I know you're in the stream. I deliberately have been keeping silent, waiting for you, because you didn't say like, "Oh, hello, Alex." So I was like, "Okay, he's not aware. Let's see how long this can last."
Oh, you're going to last a very long time because I in streamer mode there's no there's no notifications or anything that anyone joined a call or anything.
I thought I joined pretty much as soon as I joined the server.
Oh, I didn't even notice. Yeah. Did you have fun with the skeletal horseman?
Oh, you saw that, did you?
Well, I last week when I last time I played, I saw an unpopped skeletal horseman hanging around your base. So I figured, oh, when Alex comes on, she's gonna have fun.
Yes, I killed all the horsemen, but not the horses, and I think they've despawned.
No, there's 2 horses running around. At least there were when I left my base earlier.
Oh.
They're just chilling in the hills.
Yeah.
I saw at least 2 of them, at least. And I managed to use the word least twice in the sentence.
Which way do you go, please?
We're gonna have to find a way to cheese the cheese wardens.
I think we pretty much explored most of everything.
Well, the way to cheese wardens was to just
Unless there's still something
snipe
you're
them
looking
from
for.
afar. You snipe them from afar and make sure that you've got plenty of wool.
Wool?
Yeah.
To cheese wardens?
Well, first of all, you do that so you can block off any more available shriekers and stuff, so you don't accidentally spawn another one while you're killing the first one.
Where are you, Fuse? I found pants for you.
You found pantaloons?
Yeah.
I'm in the first end city.
No one's got any netherite, have they? If no one's gone that far?
Gone where?
Gone to netherite.
Oh, to netherite? No.
Can you give me cords so I can run there?
It's minus 900, 900.
Oh, it's towards the border.
It's to the west.
Okay, it's this way.
But if you run your way around here, you're gonna spawn wardens while I'm.
Be careful.
Right.
You think I wouldn't warden on my ass?
It'd be amusing to see you around my height. Does make me wonder, because when you reach the half block thing, you can almost be fit entirely inside a cauldron. I think when you reach dog size,
You can go under bed.
you can fit almost in a flower pot.
Yeah, I don't know if that's possible. Can you enter a flower pot? I don't know if.
We've done a bunch of hide and seek with like the smallest size, and like you can hide under a lot of stuff. Like you can go under a cauldron, you can go under beds, you can go behind chests.
Well, yeah, but that's smaller than slab height, right? That's
But I mean that's dog size.
well, he's slab height.
Is
So
he
he-
0.25?
Yeah, he's 0.25. He can't hide under a cauldron.
Yeah, no. Okay, we did 0.1.
Yeah, 0.1
You're
is
right.
like extremely way tinier.
If it was 4-shot lives, maybe you could do that one. 0.1.
But yeah, I mean, unfortunately, Tappy Dog is has caught a disease called being Australian, and so
I was going to say being around cat.
yeah, that's a different type of disease. But yeah, that means people in Australia play on their own time. It is Saturday, so like he. But at this time, it would be early morning, very early morning in Australia, and I've already come here, so I think I'm treading.
You gotta activate one. It's still spawned a warden. Your theory is also wrong.
Okay, why did you spawn a warden?
I had to test it.
What?
Of course you did.
No, because Flues activated the thing 5 times and didn't spawn a warden.
Well, that's true. I still, well, I think I spawned one with my arrow. I mean,
But in count towards you.
hypothetically, if I had shot an arrow, for which there is no proof, allegedly
That's why
I
you
would have
get the
spawned
wool.
one.
Because the wool will deafen the vibrations, and therefore it won't spawn a wool.
Okay, where do I need to go in the second, or like the first, like which part of it do I need to go into?
All of it.
Because I'm assuming you have an exit somewhere. Is that the water flowing down over there?
Yeah, the water flow is the exit. Please don't come here yet,
Why?
because I'm here.
I'm sure the warden's gone.
No, he's there.
Yeah, but he's nowhere near me.
Why does he sound so close?
Maybe you hear it's a bat and he's just walking towards you.
Oh, because he is walking towards me. Okay.
So maybe he's able to hear you from what you're doing. I see you going up the water. Is it safe for me to run from here?
What do you mean by say? Oh, yeah, it is safe.
Okay.
Oh, shit. It's not safe.
You said it's safe!
I thought it was.
Just go up the water. I think we're fine. I don't think you can reach us from there.
Well, what gives you that idea?
I don't know. But if I see a warden swimming out...
There's a
Was there something you need down there?
a shard?
No, because you still have your bed down there. So I
Oh
don't know if
yeah, I
there's
have
a
my bed down
or
there. I
anything.
better not die. Oh.
I mean, if we go by a village, you could just click on it and reset it.
Yeah, well, I have to go back to the village in the other other mountain because that's where I left my hoisey.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Okay, I'm coming up.
He's going up. And he wants the world to know.
Yeah, I picked up Prod 4 pens for you.
Oh, yes,
Because
that's
you
true.
wanted... You wanted that, I found one.
All right. Then I can give you an echo shard then.
I got the one I need.
Oh, you do?
So you're
Okay.
good.
You're actually going for the to fight the boss then.
I'll make some potion and try.
Yeah, that is why he obtained all the...
I also got a notch apple, so I'm gonna try to beat it with that attempt, and
Oh.
I guess you don't
Why do
need
I
the
get the
notch
feeling
if you
you're
fail,
going to
because then you get resistance.
You just killed my water source.
Did I? It's still flowing. Oh no, I did kill it. Do you want the pets, or?
Sure.
Oh, I dropped you the wrong one. You're the right one.
I was gonna check. Are these Curse of Binding? Why did you grab those?
Oh, it's
The-
Curse of Entry. I thought it was Curse of Binding.
Yeah.
I was testing you, and you
And
failed, but
I
you're lucky.
did, I did, yes. And then after I failed, I wonder if it had Curse of Binding. No, it's vanishing. But
Honestly, I thought it was Curse of Binding, so you're really lucky.
I feel like Curse of Vanishing's... Is Curse of Vanishing better than Curse of Binding? I think it is.
Yeah, because well, it's probably worse if it's something you want to keep, because then if you die, you lose it.
Well,
But,
I think
like, you know,
Vanishing is good
hardcore
to have in
thing-
UHC, because usually if you've got... Once you die, it's better that way.
You know, in a hardcore world, it doesn't matter because, like, if you die slow.
But it's
Oh, that'd be
it's
such an-
Curse of
That would
Binding
be
with the
such an
wrong
evil thing
enchantments
to do.
is
Like if you could, if you
you put
knew that you
Curse
were
of
going-
Binding on a
if-
carved pumpkin. That's a classic.
if you had like a punch bow in a sky high go fishing game, but you also got Curse of Vanishing book. So then, when inevitably when Snowballer comes up to kill you, they don't get it or something.
I'm gonna be
But
so
I mean,
blind.
if they're a snowballer, they probably didn't need it anyway.
I know,
To be
but
fair.
it's still. If they didn't have a punch bow before, they're gonna want a punch bow because they'd be like,
That's true. Those are rather useful in Sky High games.
Here, I'm gonna kill these sheep. I don't have food on me, and I'm very hungry right now.
Why go on an expedition without food?
Oh, I had a lot of food, but I searched for so long without finding anything that.
I thought you were mostly strip mining.
No, I was just going up, digging down, going.
Up and
Running.
digging down. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, someone didn't sleep.
Oh, there's a village over there.
Yeah, that's where my hoist is.
Okay, I'm going there then.
And also where I can obtain bed.
Yeah, like you die, you respawn in front of the warden.
Yeah, basically, I'd be right next to the new warden. He's like, Fluz, we've been expecting you because of all the crime and all.
Maybe you should have made the area around your bed a little safer.
Well, I mean, I thought being able to bail with the waterfall and stuff would be useful. And I mean, we can swim up the waterfall pretty fast. Like, good luck
Yeah.
on the warden.
Yeah, it can follow up. It can follow if you like strip mining, because it's kind of slow. Okay, I'm in the village.
Yeah.
Oh, there's some hay bales. That means food for me.
Yes. Oh, that's where my horse is.
Oh, the one I killed for leather?
Well, you would have
No.
noticed the
The name.
diamond armor on the horse, you know?
Yeah.
Ow.
Oh yeah, I'm in the bed. Oh, you were not sleeping. Okay, I'm in the bed now.
We're sleeping through this night.
I'll follow you back to base because I have no idea where that is.
Well, it's where the French chateau is at.
Oh, yeah, but I haven't seen your progress on this. What's the codes for that?
For what?
For where our chests are.
Ask Alex.
Hmm?
What's the chords?
What's what chords?
C major.
Oh,
Did
like
you?
our base.
Okay, I thought you stole my horse.
No, I didn't steal your horse.
Why not? You had the perfect opportunity.
I gave you the horse armor.
That's true.
Oh, you want to go after the?
Yeah, I think you did because I've also found some.
My base is just bit
Is my-
south of Blues's. So.
Mhm, yeah, that's why
but my
Brody wants
stuff,
the
my
chords.
chest is my chest is at Fluz's base with all my stuff. I just don't know where that is.
It's 0 minus 900 something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, and mine's 0 minus 600. Or well, I suppose it's more like 100 minus 600.
Yes, but I mean, you know, if you go to 0, you kind of you see where you are, and
Yeah, I'm looking at the horse, which is slowly making its way up the mountain.
yes, he's trying to reach for the light, but it's like he missed his chance. So
Okay, I was gonna say we're close to that, but we're not. We're in the opposite quadrant.
yes.
That's
I went to an opposite quadrant to look for the mountains because I knew that on my quadrant we had jack shit. We caved there. Chris has
Yeah.
been caving there. Nobody found anything there. So
Well, I don't think the mountains on that side were like that high.
no,
Okay, so they're all gone. They've all gone. We were talking about dumb animals. All the skeleton horses have found their way onto one by one.
outcropping.
Yeah, outcroppings above giant drops.
I mean, would skeleton horses be counted as animals, or would they be
Yeah.
undead?
Well, they're
They're dead animals.
they're definitely undead.
Yeah.
But like, can an undead animal exist?
Well, in Minecraft, apparently, yes.
Yeah.
Because there's the
Yeah, then
zombie pigmen as well.
Yeah, no, it's because like you're saying that like
But are the
Like,
pigmen
which
animals
category they
or
fit
sentient
into?
beings, right?
well they're like civilization in a sense where like they're larger.
no, the pigmen do, but the zombie pigmen. Oh yeah, okay. So the zombie pigmen are the undead of the pigmen, right?
Yeah, now the zombified one are like completely stupid, but then the pigmen are smart.
Well, they're
Okay,
villager
there we go.
smart.
The longer on the outcrop, I've been using some dirt to make them a bit more of.
Yeah, but like if you want to count like the plots of the spin-offs and stuff, the pigments are usually the main antagonists.
There's at least 3 of the horses.
Yeah, I didn't play Minecraft. What is it called? Legends.
Yeah, Legends, they made the pigments the main antagonist. And it looks like it's also the case for the Minecraft movie.
Skeleton horses are not mineral.
It's not a crime. They gave a use to the skeleton horse, and they just completely abandoned the zombie horse.
Oh yeah, there's another one over here as well. Okay, yeah, so all 4 of them are still alive.
Oh, okay. I only saw 2 of them.
One's down the hill. The other 3 are very much on top of it. If you look for me, then I can direct you in the right area.
I just realized that I've been riding my noble steed in the wrong direction. In such a way that Brodator might actually get home faster than me. Despite...
What's your coords right now?
230 roughly.
I'm pretty much at 0-0.
In which case you might come across one of the horses quite quickly then.
Well, you'll probably just catch up on me, Flues. Because you have a horse.
Well, yeah, but it's a small horse.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's raining.
once you're out of the forest, it's like all plains.
But are bones mineral? I thought they'd be organic material. Like, okay, like this one, that one flew over me head because of my stupid. I'm at Dog's place, and Dog refuses to log on account as it's early morning in Australia where the sun hasn't risen yet. That type of early morning. I think it would be 7 a.m. for him, 7:40, something like that. But yes, it is funny to see Dog at that size.
Oh, I see it. I see a diamond horse and a diamond horse owner.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's you over there.
You look a little
Just
small.
Very funny.
No, you do.
I think I can just make out the face mask from here. So.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you still look pretty small, Alex.
Hmm.
Well, watch out you don't fall too high. You might get smaller.
I've got feather falling on. I'm good.
Braggart.
Are you going to get one of the skeleton horses, or are you just going past?
Oh no, the skeleton horses are not. I don't think they'd be useful.
Unless you want to ride in the ocean.
Yeah, you can ride on the ocean bottom now. Calcium phosphate
like
of the
it wasn't I
mineral
did like 10 years ago.
Oh, okay, all right. That one, Porgy. That was a stretch. Porgy, come on. That was a stretch. Porgy. Come on, Porgy. Come on, Porgy. Come on, Porgy. Come on. Come on.
So none of you actually want these horses. Shall I just
You can do with them as you please.
I could take one just to get to 0-0.
But I mean, they don't come with a saddle though.
I have a saddle on me.
doesn't make me wonder. Are you going to come from the south or from the west?
He should come from the general direction that I came from.
I don't think so. I'm coming from the side. I'm walking towards the east right now.
Oh.
I think it's what's the Dutch's island.
If you see Dutch's little island, why don't you see my small house? You want to see the whole house, Tappy? Well, I showed it off at the beginning of the stream while no one was watching. But I'll at least wait until Brody is there, so like there's someone to point and laugh, you know.
Wait, I think I turned in the wrong direction.
Yeah, you want to end up at 60 minus 900, right?
Okay, yeah, I did go in the wrong direction.
I mean, that's Fluse's if you want to go to mine.
Yeah, that's
no, I see the jungle trees.
That's where his chest is.
Mm.
I'm gonna
I was
empty
wondering if you
myself.
wanted to stop first, pick up a skeleton horse or something.
Yeah, I can come to that.
Oh,
I
yes,
see the
that's true.
top of Luz's base. Yeah, now I remember this area. It's always raining here.
Yeah.
I think I have enough to beat the boss, but we'll see how hard it is.
Well, at your skill level, I think so. Yes.
Well, like it could have some explosion stuff like that could just take me by surprise and kill me in one hit if I'm not careful, maybe. But like I have a power 4 and a sharpness 4. I think that should be good enough. Where are you, Alex?
Alex
Oh,
is
yeah,
Oh,
close.
I see the horse. Okay, I see the horse.
Yeah, there's one there, and there's several more on top of the hill.
Yeah, I see one in a really bad position.
I'm running to bed. Man, my base looks pretty good from a distance.
I'm already. Wow.
And well, from afar, it looks really good. And then you get closer, and you're like, well, it's pretty good. But it's a little more expressive from afar. It's like me. I look so handsome from afar, and then you get closer, and you're like, ugh.
And you got
Like, ugh, what the heck?
That's how it works.
It's old. I thought this young man was filled with vigor and handsomeness, and turns out he's old. Was sleeping through. It looks like a okay. Thanks, Dappy. I don't know where you get your tubes of Neapolitan ice cream.
I mean, because if you need the blaze rods, I have 8.
Yes. Well, now it's too late. We don't need the end chest anymore.
Yes, I have a notch.
You do.
I have a few gaps.
He has a few gaps
I can make the recovery compass with the echo shards.
with the echo shard.
The last thing I need to do is brew some potion. Actually, do you have apples?
A red apple somewhere.
If you have a lot, I can make a lot of gaps. Can even give you some.
I have 10 gaps. I still have 2 or 3 red apples because I believe I have another one in my chest inside. But most of my gold becomes golden carrots for now. Yeah. So I got 3 apples. Okay, my horse used your chests to escape. This is not okay. All right. Well, meanwhile, hello, Alan. I did see your DM. I was gonna reply.
Yeah, I can give you some gold as a gift.
Dankeschön. Ow. Ow.
Okay, I just need to make potions. What are... Maybe just strength and speed and that's enough?
Could
Is
be.
there any
Could
other
be.
potion I should have to take?
Well, whatever you. I mean, it has to fit in your inventory.
Yeah.
So I mean, there's a limit to what you can bring in there.
Yeah, but other than strength and
Are
speed,
you
like...
defacing my beachfront?
I'll fix it. See, now you have a pond here.
You could have at least defaced like Dutch's instead of mine,
I have 9 sand, that should be enough.
or defaced Chris's place. I wonder how much he added, by the way, because he had constructed a big fountain last I checked, and it's been a few days. Oh yeah, but so as I was saying at the beginning of the stream, the French chateau this base is based on is actually just the watchtower and the L-shaped building. So L-shaped building, like you see over there.
Do you need the wandering trader, Foos?
So no, I added this.
He's dead.
Okay, I'm glad you got all that experience. And I added
I
this.
don't think he dropped anything.
I added this outside staircase because it adds a lot more, and I added this front balcony as well, just so it adds more. And the places where I had like extreme shadows, I put some vegetation on the outside like this, and then the shadow looks like it blends a lot more now. See, you got a few trees here, or shrubbery, without a little white fence in front. But yeah, it makes the sense. So in terms of inside, I haven't been decorating inside much yet. Congratulations on repairing your armor. Do you need to trade with villagers for a mending?
I'm great for the boss. I don't think I need mending.
Okay.
Okay, let's remember how to make potions.
I mean, I think your chances are pretty good, but of course, I'm rooting for the boss, but I think your chances are good.
Do I bring fire resist? Might as well make some. I could make some just so I can full lava it. But then I could always just eat the nuts and get res.
You wouldn't be able to place a lava bucket.
Oh, we're not able to place that?
Nope, you can't place blocks.
Okay.
Because
well, it's not blocks, it's a fluid.
Yeah, but I mean, it's still to be like under the spawn protect rule where you can't place blocks, right?
Okay.
So I wouldn't count on that, or cobwebs, or what other.
Did I ever pick glowstone? Because I should just get strength 2 and not strength 1. Makes it shorter, but like that's gonna be better. You think the boss fight will take a long time?
No.
Okay, I'll go with one batch then.
I mean, in some of our tests, like what's your armor durability at?
I repaired everything.
It's all repaired, okay. Because I think the boss fight might, in total, maybe bring diamond armor down by 1/3 of durability.
Okay. I'll record it so you have like a perspective of someone beating the boss.
I was kind of planning of briefly going in spectator mode if you're going in soon. Yeah. You
never know. Maybe no one else will manage to beat it.
Well, I think that someone on their final life should have, or even their second, really, because on the second life you get resistance.
I have a lot of regen 2 power potions too. I'm probably fine just because of the regen potions. To be fair.
Yeah, I think.
Like if
I think you're going to be very well geared, so I would be surprised if you lost.
Well, maybe I will.
Yeah, I mean, I'm hoping hard. I'm hoping we were testing on normal, and hard makes it much harder.
Okay, free speed 2 lasts 4 minutes and a half. I think that should be long enough. And if it's not, I'm fucked.
Wow. Just because you wouldn't have speed, I don't think speed would be that important, would it?
Yeah, it's gonna be more the strength, but yeah. Good thing I still know how to make potions.
Yeah, I don't know how OP strength 2 is would be.
I don't know. They've been tweaking it ever since. So
because we did the test with only sharpness and power, you know.
yeah.
Sharp 4 and power 4, and that's what we tested it with. So you might have like much stronger gear than what we did the test with in total.
You could always try a hit with strength 2 on you. See how much it does.
You want
Yeah.
maybe you want to bring a spider eye as your main food.
Ah, good idea.
So so the boss has a chance.
What else can I bring? Could bring a hoe. Get a kill with a hoe.
Poisonous potatoes, maybe.
I have this weakness potion. I have an ender pearl. Are ender pearls usable in there?
Yes. I mean, you can use an ender pearl in a 2x2 room,
Yeah, I'm not
so
gonna
long
bring
as
it.
you have, Did you do you follow hockey at all, Brody?
Not really.
Not really.
Do you have resin?
Resin? No, I don't. Alex has resin. Does resin brew a potion?
No, I would have put resin as armor trim on my armor.
Ah,
I've done that.
What do you want for it?
What do you mean? What do I want for it?
If
I've
you
got
win
2
today?
resin clumps.
I just need 1 resin.
well, you know where the pale garden is.
Yeah, I could just grab it there, but I tried to make fire rest too. I was wondering why it wasn't working.
Did you not put blaze powder in the actual thing?
No, it's because you can make fire rest too. It's pointless.
Oh, there's just
Okay, well, I
you're
have a
either
resin
fire
brick
resed
if
or
you
not
want
fire
one.
resed. There's no fire resed 4. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I stuck. I will agree that resin as an arm trim is very nice. I've got a
Well, it would
Yeah,
contrast nicely with
creative world where
it's copper but nicer.
Mhm.
yeah. I mean, copper is still nice, but it's a much brighter, vibrant orange. Also, weirdly, it works with diamond. Like it's one of the few things that can work with diamond.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
Although
works
maybe
with
that's
diamond and netherite if you upgrade
well, it's nighttime, so I can just go
in the.
in the biome and grab some resin.
Yes, you can. By the time you get there, it's going to be day.
but
Though.
I have my favorite armor trims are like the Vex and the eyes one. And it's funny because if with this I realize not only does it look like a pair of eyes on the helmet, it also looks like I've got giant orange eyebrows.
That are small.
Yes.
Oh, I went in the wrong direction.
You sure did.
For some reason, I thought I was going towards 0, 0.
Yeah, you should have been going towards 0, yeah.
This was a lie this whole time.
Yeah, it was.
I see you trying to sleep, Fluz.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to get resin.
I know, but by the time you get to the pale garden, it's gonna be morning. So we might as well
You can't
sleep.
believe.
Might as well sleep and then let you get to the pale garden.
Or you could literally go to my place and grab the 1 brick I put in the chest.
Okay. I'll do that then. I'll give you some diamonds for it.
Yeah, we're in the Timberwolves like a basketball team. Anyway.
Why does that make me think of Justin Timberlake?
Because it starts with the word timber.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe the word Timberlake just makes me Actually, Timberlake just means wet wood, doesn't it?
I guess.
So Justin Wetwood. That sounds better, actually.
I
Sounds
think
like a
Timberlake
sort of
sounds better than
songs.
Wetwood. Brody, you're making it snow.
No.
Yes, it's snowing outside. IRL.
Wait, I got pinged. I gotta look. What's in this Discord? Oh, it's Stenstone. Thank you, Stenstone.
He's probably wasting everyone's time as usual.
No, it's because I made a montage of that Wintercraft season where he got 7
Oh,
kills.
yes, I did. I did see that.
And I put him on the thumbnail.
I had to unsubscribe from the channel because.
Too much Stenstone.
Yes.
Let's put it on the chest plate. Why not? Not the best trim, but
Well, it's not terrible snow. It's light, fluffy snow, but.
actually I shouldn't keep blocks on me. It's gonna be useless. Okay, it's time to spawn a boss and die.
Wait. Are you there? Like I didn't even get to
Yeah.
sleep.
I'm 500 blocks away.
Oh, man, you're gonna make me travel there at night, you bastard.
Well, if you're putting yourself in spectator, you could just spectate there and then go back.
Yeah, but I mean, that's cheating.
No, because then you unspec yourself at the same spot you spec yourself.
Yeah, but I spec myself too much to do that.
I've got to be the test to make sure to see if everything works. So everything is broken.
Don't go in. Don't go in. Oh, spider jockey. Oh.
I'm just gonna enter the second I get there.
You would be blocked in by a measly meter of snow? Goodness. I mean, dude, we don't have as much snow as we used to.
I made it.
What? Hold on.
I'm at 0-0.
Yeah, I guess
did not
this.
answer. I'm waiting. I'm waiting.
He's waiting.
I'll pull off my recording stuff.
Where's all the?
Oh, nice! You gave me another
But it's difficult because we made the boss so that like the boss would be a challenge, but also doable for
For
someone.
like the worst players, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so the horse is there. Idiot is in spectator mode.
Who's in spectator mode?
Idiot.
I'm good to go in?
Yep.
Okay.
So you put the compass, and you don't want to dilly-dally, right? You put the compass, and you go
Yeah.
in.
Should I drink my potion before or after? I can drink the fire res now to save minutes.
You
Okay.
really want to dilly-dally. That's what I heard.
Yeah. Well, once the compass is there, because
I don't need the pick. so
it's just a timer clock to keep the door open. So
what opens is the emerald block?
yeah.
Are you just... Wait, Flues?
Mm-hmm.
Are you just talking Brodator?
Yes.
It didn't work, please.
What do you mean it didn't work? Did you drop the?
It stopped taking the hopper.
Yeah. Why is the recovery compass stuck in the hopper? What is this?
Is it linked properly?
This is Dutch's fault.
It worked in testing.
It did
Oh,
work
there's
in
no
testing.
hoppers on there. There's no
Yes,
hoppers.
in testing we were in the previous version.
There's no hoppers on there. The link was broken. I think. Oh.
You think
Maybe
this is the
maybe you should
1.1.4?
cheekily go down a little bit, Flues, and see if there's something underneath there.
Yeah, there is something underneath there.
I shouldn't be the one doing this because
Yeah. Hold on, Brody. I'm gonna TP you.
Can you add TPV back? Well, I gained an extra hopper. I don't think. Oh, it's because it's supposed to be another one. Okay. So if I put it there, does that work? It
It removed the hopper.
it removes all the hoppers.
What the heck? What did Dutch do? He changed something.
Is something that breaks the hopper when you put stuff in it?
It shouldn't. Sten,
Yes.
do you know where Dutch is?
I think he was streaming his thing. I don't know if he's still
yeah,
streaming
pal.
his thing.
Yeah. Can you tell him he broke it?
I highly doubt it's Pal World. I think he was streaming something else. And also, if
It's always Pal
Dutch is
World.
streaming, he won't be fixing it right now.
But
Well, here's what I'm gonna do.
no.
I can just place them back.
All right, fine. But you're not. Where's the spawn protect? What the fuck has Dutch done?
I'm hopped.
Oh,
Are you
okay.
able to jump down in that?
Yeah, they are supposed to jump in there.
Okay.
Maybe you should have had me put it in and then see if that worked.
Oh, that does a lot of damage.
Emotional damage?
Emotional
on 2 hearts.
damage.
Okay, so you're gonna die quickly then. That was fast.
So hard does increase the challenge quite a bit then. At
I'm
this,
sorry, that was very entertaining to watch.
I would really be surprised if Dog would be, even at his last life, be able to survive that.
So how does he get his stuff? Oh yeah, he doesn't.
No, he
lose his own
doesn't. It's
stuff.
it's written in the rules that he's got to get new stuff now.
Luckily, he didn't die in 2 shots.
No, he died in 3. Brody, how did you blow up? What the heck?
The boss killed me again.
Why did you?
How'd you get back in?
Did you
I-
cheat?
No, I died, so I could try to pick up my stuff and die. He just shoots too fast, and it does like 5
You don't
hearts.
go back in.
No.
You're not supposed to go back in and get your stuff. Your stuff is
Idiot.
supposed to be lost.
Well, it wasn't.
No, of
You're
course,
out, basically.
it's just that you're not supposed to go back and get it.
You're out now.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
can't even go back in without another recovery compass.
That's fine. I lost everything.
Well, maybe I shouldn't have given you that resin then.
No, my stuff is still in there. You can go pick it up.
No,
I'm
no.
not going in there.
You're not supposed to, Brodator. You're not supposed to. Even I know this.
Yeah.
Well, maybe the boss is a little harder than expected.
That said, apparently we need Dutch to fix a few things before, and yes, maybe on hard the boss might be a little too hard on hard. And
It's something with a griefing.
I think we should be able to.
Well,
But
at least Dog can be pleased that he isn't first out.
like I used a notch. Like what does the being tiny give you? Like the last one, it's just like res and
I don't know.
Dog
Did you
currently
even
has resistance and fire res.
what
Did
level?
you even shrink?
I don't remember what level.
Do I have it still? No, I don't think I have it.
No, if you're
No,
you're a
you're-
spectator,
you're
so you
out.
got
No,
nothing.
no, I'm normal size now. Okay.
But yeah, considering there's stuff we need to fix.
No, because I had res and I was taking 3 hearts to hit, and it's just like full spamming me, and it poisons you.
I think it's resin 1. Not
Okay,
resin 1.
don't-
Yeah, it's
don't-
res 1.
Don't move.
It's res 1.
So have you died yet, Flus?
No,
No.
No,
but I'm
I-
playing until February, so I'm taking it slow.
I think the boss is a bit broken. Well, it's
I think we might have to put the server difficulty on normal instead of hard, because I think that's what the difference was.
well, like what does that change? I mean, it changes the damage a little bit.
Because let me tell you that when we tested, we didn't die in 3 explosions.
Well, can I try fighting it and? Can I try fighting it in like?
You know what you
normal
should have
and
done,
see?
bro? You should have You should have asked me for a resurrection totem.
You
I don't think that would have helped.
it
No.
wouldn't have
Saved me.
helped in that circumstance.
No.
It would have made it 4 shots.
No, it gave me permanent poison. I was permanently poisoned. I just couldn't heal, and it was putting me on fire, and it was doing explosion damage, which is probably the hardest thing to resist with like armor and stuff.
What I can have Dutch send you the plugin so you can test it, because I don't want you to fight him again here, because I don't want your player deaths to go above 3.
I mean, I can edit the scoreboard. It's not hard, but yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, you're not doing it while I'm streaming.
Yeah, no. If Dutch send me to it, I can test it and give you my opinion
It
on
might
that.
fuck up everything, honestly, with
On the
plugin
difficulty.
if you,
Yes,
if you die
precisely.
again.
But what I'm getting to is that considering the sitch, I'm going to be ending the stream. We're going to be trying to get Dutch to fix a few things.
I'm telling you, no one's beating that even with their last
No,
life.
but I think I think it's because we tested on normal and the server is on hard. So there's also that to consider.
Would that change the damage that much? Like maybe the explosion damage is
it changes the explosion damage, yeah.
But like the permanent poison and the fire, like they wouldn't go away. They would still be there.
Mm-hmm.
Like maybe if it was one or the other, fine. But I think it's always attacking, so you're always poisoned.
Maybe.
So you kind of stuck perma poisoned, and the regen is just slower than the poison. Like there's nothing I could do.
Yeah, if you're a low skilled player like Brody, yeah. But anyway,
This
that's
reminds me of my battle with Leonard.
Yeah, of course. Oh yeah, that would be similar a little bit.
Yeah.
All right. We've got things to fix on 3 Short Lives. Worry not, we'll be back. And hello Skin, and thank you for joining us. You can backtrack in the stream to watch us loot ancient cities and so on, and you can watch Brodator die against the boss. That happened not very long ago. But that's going to be the end of the stream. I want to thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.